Hello, my name is Tiffany Hunt. I'm an associate professor at Bryan College of Health Sciences. My presentation is based on my dissertation research, Standardizing the Evaluation of Service Learning. Service learning is a teaching strategy used to enhance the nursing curriculum by bridging classroom content with real-life experiences to promote social responsibility and academic learning. Evaluating the effects of service learning through reflection can be subjective. Developing a standardized measurement to evaluate service learning experiences holds promise for the future of evaluating service learning. Service learning contains three components: course outcomes, service, and reflection. The purpose of the study was to develop a standardized rubric to evaluate undergraduate nursing student service learning experience and then test the reliability and validity of the newly developed Hunt Service Learning Evaluation Rubric, or HuSLE rubric. This study used a quantitative descriptive design. Phase 1 focused on rubric development and refinement, and Phase 2 of this study focused on implementation of the HuSLE rubric. The HuSLE rubric was developed for this study. Bloom's taxonomy and three components of service learning guided the development of the HuSLE rubric. Scoring of the points was 0 to 2 with a description of the required achievement for each item. In Phase 2, interrelator reliability was calculated using Microsoft Excel. The total points of each rubric item were analyzed using absolute percentage of agreement ranging from 20% to 100%. Absolute percentage of agreement was selected for the study due to its ability to demonstrate absolute agreement of all of the raters. Inter-rater reliability was statistically significant for course outcomes domain and the service domain. The total rubric score was above the minimal agreement of 78%. The Content Validity Index completed by the raters in Phase 1 yielded a score of 1.0 on a scale of 0 to 1 on all items related to relevance of the item, clarity of the language, simplicity of use, and ambiguity of terms. The Content Validity Index was also completed by content experts in Phase 1, looking at the relevance of the item only. Future research would be to retest with students using the HuSLE rubric, to test in other disciplines, and then also look at the correlation of the HuSLE rubric with critical thinking scores. A standardized tool may be an effective way to evaluate service learning and assess the ability to apply content. The findings of this study provide evidence that the HuSLE rubric may be used to evaluate the presence of reflective thinking within student service learning assignments. Future studies should examine the correlation of the HuSLE rubric score with students' critical thinking skills. Limitations of this study was that the rubric was not provided to the students as a guide for writing their reflection assignments. Prior student work was used to score by the participants using the HuSLE rubric without the students having knowledge of the rubric requirements. Without receiving guidelines from the rubric, the students reflected on different identified requirements than those that are identified within the rubric. Also, a convenient sample from a small college of health sciences guided the sample selection, which was limited in size. The small sample size was intentional, however, and necessary to determine the psychometric properties of the HuSLE rubric. Specifically, a small sample size was needed for conducting focus groups to refine items within the rubric. In conclusion, nurse educators have an opportunity to engage students in learning experience that prepare the student for the profession of nursing. Service learning is a teaching strategy that not only can improve academic outcomes, but can enhance professional development, leadership, communication skills, and increase cultural competency. And the HuSLE rubric is a reliable and valid measurement that may provide nurse educators with an effective and efficient tool for objectively measuring nursing student service learning experiences. Thank you, and please contact me with any questions.